Moin Leute und damit herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Runde Genshin Impact. Wir sind gerade auf dem Weg zu zu der Ansehens Stammeschronik Whatever Quest von, wie heißt die? Wie heißt der Stamm? Nachkommen der Baumkrone, genau. Da sind wir gerade auf dem Weg hin. Das mache ich aus folgendem Grund. Und zwar möchte ich erst die Stammesdinger hier jetzt erstmal größtenteils abschließen. Die Woche dann wahrscheinlich auch nochmal ein bisschen von diesen Kram-Quests da machen. Aber haben wir hier nicht immer irgendwie hier so ein Dino, der uns hilft hochzukommen? Hier sind Pirokoli, den nehme ich auch. Plus das hier. Was das hier ist, weiß ich immer noch nicht. Wird sich irgendwann, wenn wir Welt erkunden, wird sich das bestimmt rausfinden lassen. So, Jetzt ist der Weg, wie wir da hochkommen. Dafür bräuchten wir halt mal irgendwie so einer dieser komischen Dinos. Und davon ist doch safe bestimmt einer hier in dieser Schlucht drin. Jo. Natürlich. So, also. Das sind die verlorenen Saurier-Babys. Poggy? Ja, stimmt. Wenn man Dino ist, dann reden die ja sogar mit einem. Oh, Nini. Zu hoch, ich habe Angst. Ja, tut mir leid. Bro. Fast runtergesprungen, ey. Was jetzt so der Sinn dahinter ist, also die Quest, die kann ich jetzt natürlich nicht sagen, aber naja.
Isn't the gruesome twosome who wormed their way into
Oh,
our
no.
servant circle of friends. Still awestruck from the last time we met? Would that be why you hastily scrambled up here to pay your respects the moment you saw us? I suppose we can't blame you. Such is the spell that our majesty casts on our minions. Very well. You heathens leave us no choice. The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula shall grant you the audience that you seek. Come, pucker up. You may now kiss our feet. Wait, aren't you like Kinich's sidekick? What the heck are you going on about? You're somehow managing to be even more annoying than the last time we met. Silence! Who are you calling sidekick? We shall have you know that last time, were it not for Kinich's earnest pleading on your behalf, you would have received not a single word of mercy. Oh, come on. You talk big, but Kinich clearly has you under lock and key. That's more like it. If you must know, our humble servant begged us to investigate an abyss incident.
Stimmt, gute Frage. Kommt der eigentlich mit?
Lizard, its mother, a medium-sized lizard, came under the influence of a... Yikes. So how she was but a lowly bug fighting against the power of the abyss. Naturally, she has departed for the Night Kingdom. Such a fragile creature. Apparently, she ended her struggle by leaping from a cliff. Leaping from a cliff? My dear anemic flying ant, as addled with questions as your head may be, please keep them to yourself and wipe that absurd expression off your face. We are the almighty Dragon Lord Kahula, not a wish-granting fountain. Anemic flying ant? Just you wait. Two can play at the ugly nickname game. We sense a faint abyssal energy.
Wie viel labert der denn, Mann?
Vicious outlanders. Wait, are you mocking us? How dare you
Was war
cast
das?
aspersions on your ruler, heathen? You're just lucky that our servant has such vile taste in friends. Otherwise, we would beat you black and blue, and then purple, then black again. If you're not here to kiss my feet, then get out of my sight. Do not impede the work of the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula. The potty mouth on that guy? Paimon is furious!
Verständlich.
Good to know about the abyss.
Junge, wie viel kann man nur so viel Dreck reden?
Let's not get
Das ist crazy.
Wow, you're back already? That was so fast.
Kein Ding, Bro.
I'm so glad that the babies are all right. Thank you both so much. You're welcome. Pizza cake.
Gerne doch.
You're not from Natlan, right? Because your clothes look different than ours. Hey, you must be tired after all that climbing. You should come take a rest at my house.
Yeah, please come. I promise you'll get a big Scions of the Canopy welcome. We love having guests, and you're really nice people. Not like Glasses Guy.
By the sound of it, Glasses Guy wasn't from Natlan either, right? Uh-huh. Well, his clothes sure were.
Hört sich nach so einem Sumeru-Typen an.
Now that I think about it, there was something really fishy about him. Really? Maybe he was the suspicious outlander that Ahau mentioned. Sure, if you're interested. Oh, let me think.
Der Fan von Sumeru.
Oh, please, mister. I told you
Oh
so
nee,
many
das ist
stories
Inazuma.
already. When are you gonna help me find the baby Saurians?
Just one more story. One more, I swear. Why don't you tell me more about that ball of fire? I heard that there was a huge transparent ball of fire that used to burn.
Oh, you mean Turnfire. That's where the ancient name Malipo comes from.
Oh, wow. So it was the origin of an ancient name. That's impressive.
Uh-huh. There's a story behind every ancient name. The legend goes that the Turnfire first appeared in the era of the Grand Alliance. Turnfire is different from normal fire. If you get set on fire with it, you'll feel horrible burning pain from behind you, but you won't die from it right away.
Why? What happens if you turn back?
As soon as you turn around, poof! You get burned to a crisp.
Well, good golly gee. I mean, it's one thing to singe someone's clothes, but burning people alive? That is a big no-no in my book.
Right? How nasty is it to burn someone from behind and not even let them turn around to look?
Yes, shocking behavior. Now, let me guess.
Good guess, Uncle Glasses. Seems like you really know your stuff. The hero was called Yupanqui. He's the ancestor of our...
Yupanqui was friends with Ochkon the Tyrant, and also Shibalanke, the first Pyro Archon. He didn't like how Ochkon was such a cruel tyrant, so he stole the Turnfire and threw it at the Ochkon's army. And that's how our ancestors set our people free. But just as he was about to leave the city, he thought he heard Ochkon calling out to him from behind. It caught him off guard, and he turned around to look.
But Ochkon wasn't there. All he saw was a city burned black, an army in ruins, and giant flames reaching up into the sky.
A split second later, the flames he saw burst out from inside his eyes and swallowed him up.
All it took was a single glance. As soon as he looked back, he was burned to a crisp.
The question is, was this the price he paid for stealing the Turnfire, or the price of turning back?
Nobody knows the answer. But and then the flame dropped into the deathly dark Night Kingdom, where it still burns to this day.
The grown-ups say that it lights up the path that leads to the next life. But for the dead to be reborn, they have to accept the flames and be purified by the fire first. It's like a final look back at your life, where you have to answer for everything you did.
Ah, a fine parable indeed. So, is it true? Is it really possible to find this fire in the Night Kingdom?
I don't know. I think it's just a story.
I don't know.
Either way, I assume this name has been passed down in your tribe ever since?
Sure has. It went to Kachina, the hero that we celebrate on Turnfire Night. But that was 500 years ago.
Yeah, and now it belongs to Kinich.
Die sind so
So
viel am
we have to
Jeppen.
call him Malipo
Das ist
Kinich.
crazy.
Kinich, huh?
All right, Uncle Glasses, that's enough stories. Now, can you please go find the baby saurians for us like you promised?
I would, but doesn't the legend of the Turnfire teach? Tell me more about this Kinich guy. One more story, I swear. No? Careful, Toba. You look dangerously close to cursing me out right now. Tut tut, we can't have that. Cursing is for grown-ups only.
Uncle, you'd better not be trying to trick us, or the Turnfire will get you when you die.
How would it get me if I'm outside of Natlan?
Huh?
Wait. All right, kiddos. I'm a man of my word. 2 of my friends are on their way here, and, yeah, they'll help you out on my behalf.
Hä, warte mal.
Work them like dogs, okay? That's what they're here for. Don't go easy.
Really?
Meint der jetzt mich?
We met at the foot of this cliff, so beneath the peaks.
Seriously?
Damit kommen die jetzt, mit dem Namen kommen die jetzt ganz zum Schluss drauf?
Huh? Where? Oh, wait! Uncle Sonka!
Okay,
Yeah,
er hat einfach nur
definitely a fishy
sie reingelegt.
character.
Yeah, and not only that, but he betrayed.
All he got out of us was some stories, though. What's the worst that could happen? Traveler, maybe we should go tell Kinich about this. A house that... Huh? You
Ja,
know
okay, dem
Kinich?
müssen wir nicht vertrauen
Oh,
unbedingt.
man, I'm so jealous. I never even spoken to him.
Ich glaube, das hat er auch nicht.
Me neither. I don't think my dad really likes him, though. He always tells me to stay away from him. Probably because of that little creep he always hangs out with. He's nasty, and he's so full of himself. Oh, the creep who calls himself Kahul Ahau? Yeah, we've had the pleasure of meeting him too. Exactly.
Hast du ihn einmal gesehen, hast du genug gesehen eigentlich.
Hey, look how late it is.
Oh, yikes.
Eigentlich hätten die ihm noch so eine piepsige Palmon-Stimme geben müssen.
Bye for now.
Aber es ist mal wieder schön, eine Story zu hören, die synchronisiert ist. Deswegen habe ich auch so wenig gesagt. Gerade. Okay, ist das jetzt Teil 1 tatsächlich abgeschlossen, oder wie? Ja, wild. Steht jetzt hier auch tatsächlich, dass wir es erst abgeschlossen haben? Ja. Ungestörtes Ergebnis. Aktivieren. So. Stimmt ja, das geht ja auch. Das kann man ja auch. Kann man das eigentlich auch hier? Oh mein Gott. Oh mein Gott. Oh mein Gott, das stimmt. Das habe ich ja vollkommen vergessen, dass das mittlerweile geht. Oh, perfekt.
Huni, what were you thinking going out by yourself? Don't you know how dangerous it is?
It's okay. Toba helped me. And we met some kind strangers who helped us. And
Kind strangers? What made you so sure they were so kind, huh? Oh, I suppose they had kind stranger written on their foreheads?
yeah, big bold letters.
Don't talk back to me.
Wow.
What would I
Das
do
ist
if I
krass
loved you
stark.
too? No dinner for you tonight.
They were good people, Dad. Dinner or no dinner. Hello again, Huni. It's Miss Paimon and Miss Traveler. Dad, it's them. They're the ones who helped me. And I promised we'd take care of them if they came to visit.
Oh, so you're the kind strangers. Well, I'm Trinidad.
Moin.
Apparently, you helped my daughter today, so if there's anything you need, just
Er
now.
klingt
As an elder of the
nicht
Scions of the
überzeugt.
Canopy, I've got some influence around here. Now, I trust that you're sensible people who know better than to take advantage of their host's generosity.
Natürlich, wir hätten nur gerne 1 Million
1
Mora.
million Mora. At least you're a straight shooter. I can respect that much.
Dad, please! They're not bad people! They've eaten at the same table with Kinich before! Be nice to them!
Kinich! Wait! I heard that 2 mysterious travelers from afar showed up at the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. Are they you?
Hä? Ich bin einer von ihnen?
And Paimon's the other!
Ah ja, ich wollte gerade sagen.
I
Ja,
do
ja, wir
apologize.
sind hier
A lot's
die
been going on in our
Berühmtheit.
tribe lately, and I suppose the pressure must be getting to me. I can't believe I was so rude to you.
Ich kann's auch
I
nicht
feel
glauben.
we got
Ist
off
ja
on the wrong
wirklich
foot.
crazy.
Can we start over?
Oh, now we're talking! Seriously though, don't worry about it. Already forgotten. We're just happy to see Huni got home safe and sound.
Oh, you just arrived, I take it, and
Ja, ja.
it would be my
Und die
honor
Million
to
Mora,
be
die bekomme ich
heroes
jetzt auch
welcome
wieder
tonight.
nicht. Wäre ja viel zu schön auch, ne?
That's quite an about face. We've heard that kind of thing can lead to spontaneous combustion around these parts.
Verschluckt sich.
My dear traveler, you are very perceptive indeed. Go inside now.
Ah, jetzt sind wir, jetzt sind wir cool. Wow.
Okay, look after Miss Traveler and Miss Paimon. They're very special guests.
Ho, the turntables.
Well, we'll hear you out, but we can't make any promises that we'll be able to help.
Well, this is a matter of utmost importance. Please allow me to explain. For many years, our tribe has celebrated the Turnfire Night. It is a traditional ceremony among the Scions of the Canopy in which we remember our ancestor, Burkina, and his companion, Kangamato, the Mountain King. Burkina was a hero who bore the ancient name Malipo, and Kangamato was a powerful Yumkasor warrior. Together, they fought against the Abyss. They were victorious, but it came at a great cost. Burkina paid with his life. The Mountain King survived, but was contaminated by the Abyss, and he remains in hibernation to this day. Normally, Yumkasors never live longer than a century. It is possible that the abyssal power is responsible for his unnaturally long lifespan.
Ah, ist das dasselbe Ding, was auch wirklich da unten
That's
rumgammelt?
right. The Mountain King is a living symbol of our glory, but even this glory comes at a price. The abyssal power inside him is highly sensitive, and when it is disturbed, he awakens and flies into a blind rage, attacking anything that moves. So, besides the ceremony, another important part of Turnfire Night each year is cleansing the abyssal power inside the Mountain King so that he will remain sound asleep. However, abyss-related incidents have been on the rise in Natlan lately, as I'm sure you're both aware. As a result, it has become increasingly difficult to keep the Mountain King in hibernation. Only 5 months have passed since the last Turnfire Night, and he's already showing signs of instability.
Has he woken up again?
He has. We managed to contain the situation by performing a makeshift ceremony right away, but it was a close call. He could reawaken at any moment. Also, he attacked and wounded my companion, Nana, during the ceremony. She became contaminated by the abyss as a result, and...
We heard. Such a tragedy. We're really sorry for your loss.
Yes, and Nana wasn't the first. Anyway, right now we're preparing for an exceptional Turnfire Night ceremony, and we need to find a suitable flame bearer. From what I've heard about your adventures, I believe you would be perfect for the role. Of course.
Hey.
Plus, he's a bona fide hero who inherited the Malipo name.
Oh, you
No,
mean
sorry.
Kinich.
Yes, he's the one. A hero, worth his weight in gold. And unfortunately for us, he's all too aware of that. No prizes for guessing what he said when I asked him to host a Turnfire night outside of the annual schedule. An exceptional ceremony? Oh, I'll have to charge an exceptional price. I swear no other concept exists in that boy's brain.
Immerhin ist er gut durchschaubar.
I'm
Naja.
not the one to usually talk about people behind their backs, but I'm convinced the
Wetten,
Wyatt
der
got
taucht
hit on
gleich,
the head.
oder? Der
It
taucht
took a
irgendwie
wrong
noch
turn
auf.
the day it chose to
Safe.
give that ancient name to him. I mean, have you ever heard of a hero whose mantra is, "What's your asking price?" Oh, and don't get me started on that insufferable Ahau he hangs around with. Thinks he's God's gift
Also
to
safe,
mankind.
hier kommt er gleich um die Ecke.
Anyway, the
Oder?
fact is, the ceremony can just as easily be done
Na
without
komm, dann hau mal raus.
wonderful. Come with me to the other side of the mountain. I'll bring you up to...
Wir kriegen sogar eine andere Sicht.
Achoo! Curses! Who dares insult the great Kahula How behind his back?
Guck mal, das wird jetzt so ein schönes Thumbnail.
Oh, great Kahul Ahau.
Shut your filthy mouth,
Wie er da
worm of
sitzt.
the abyss! Your putrid words defile the air we breathe. You make the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How, sick to the stomach!
Speaking as a member of the Abyss Order, that's music to my ears. Exactly the kind of reaction we're going for. But on a personal level, I gotta say, it's pretty hurtful.
Was heißt das? Der ist ein Abgrundmagier?
Ugh, never have we heard such brazen blustering from someone who is inches from death! Up yours, Four Eyes! We spit in your face!
Ja, habe ich automatisch wieder ausgemacht.
Okay, well, that I am at a loss to explain. How do I manage to stay so chirpy and cheerful? I can only guess it's some kind of powerful magic. But I digress. Mr. Kinich, I admit it, you, sir, are a legendary hunter. Still, the only reason you caught me is that I was reluctant to run away. You see, I'm very interested in the lore of your tribe.
Okay.
Is that it? Kay? Aren't you intrigued to know what it is about you guys that prompted a visit from the Abyss?
Ich glaube, es ist ihm tatsächlich scheißegal.
It's the extreme sports! The other day, I narrowly avoided getting hit by a very brave soul who just leaped off a cliff. I think you call it
Was
bungee jumping?
labert
Anyway, I
er
was very
eigentlich?
Look, I even did a painting inspired by the bravery and freedom of the scions of the canopy.
You scum-sucking swine! Ugh, I swear, if you go bungee jumping, it'll be without a rope! Head first off the tallest cliff, with a band of hunters on your
Yo.
tail, and nowhere left to run, and a bottomless cesspit waiting for you on the ground!
You say that, but I get the sense that Mr. Kinich isn't planning to take my life right now. On top of that,
Schade,
I've heard
schade.
that the most important thing in human relationships is to respect each other's boundaries. What do you say, Mr. Kinich?
Or you
In
could
case
tell me
of
what it is
boundaries?
you're really after.
What?
Ich glaube,
And then I'll name my price.
übersteigt gerade die Grenze. Ganz. So, bei weitem so, wisst ihr? Lol. Also geh zum hinteren Berg. Okay, Leute, aber ich gucke auf die Uhr und würde behaupten, wir machen das tatsächlich beim nächsten Mal. Wie weit sind wir eigentlich hier? Haben wir hier mal 2 Kisten suchen, dann haben wir es. Das mache ich aber offscreen, gleich noch. Oder vielleicht mache ich es auch nicht auf Screen, je nachdem. Jetzt holen wir uns erstmal unser Stammesansehen ab. Hier 200 Punkte bekommen wir. Das ist doch schön. Und ja, Leute. Dann bedanke ich mich fürs Zusehen. Und wir sehen uns dann in der nächsten Folge wieder. Ich denke mal... Also ich weiß es nicht. Die letzten Male war es immer hauptsächlich so, dass es die dritte Quest ein bisschen länger war. Je nachdem, wie ich das Gefühl habe. Ja, denke ich, werde ich nochmal so einen Cut bei 25 Minuten machen. Und ja, deswegen war es das mit der Folge. Ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen. Wenn es euch gefallen hat, lasst gerne ein Like, Abo und Kommentar da. Bis dann und ciao, ciao.